Redwood Fly.
1,200 metres the journey. They set already. Off they go in the first. Go Gory missed it slightly on the inside. Another Banjo was best to bounce out with over on the outside Redwood Flyer in the early stages. Manafroy trapped wide. Wider still was Refective. Then Merry Master and Go Gory. Down towards the 1,000 metre mark. Another Banjo strides 2 lengths clear. Manafroy is second, followed by Redwood Flyer, the inside of Refective. Then a length back on the rails came Go Gory and Merry Master on his outside. Down at the 800 metre mark, and the leader is another Banjo. Gets away 3 lengths in front. Redwood Flyer second, the inside. Then over on the outside is Manafroy. Merry Master goes to fourth. In behind them then on the outside was Refective, and now dropping out to last of all is Go Gory. Up at the 400 metre mark, another Banjo still by half a length. On the outside, Manafroy coming at it quickly. Redwood Flyer just in behind them with Merry Master, and a gap back then Go Gory and Refective. On the home turn, 2:20 to go. Another Banjo straightens a length in front. Coming at it quickly, Redwood Flyer joining it in the centre. Wider out Merry Master, and just behind them too came Manafroy. It's Redwood Flyer in front, getting near the line. Merry Master coming at it. Here's a go, Redwood Flyer. Redwood Flyer by a length to Merry Master on the line. Another Banjo got third. In behind them was Manafroy, followed by Go Gory and Refective last in. Wait the placings on the first. A keen go up the straight, with Redwood Flyer joining the early pacemaker. On the home turn, another Banjo led them till the home turn. A Redwood Flyer quickly ranged up on the outside. Pixie next to it. They're all set. Field settles. Ready for the second at Healesville. Settle again, they're racing this time. Bold Alfie missed it slightly the inside. Rego Pixie, Mighty Murray, Providence Fee showing pace shortly after the start. Driving through as well in the centre there was Lazy Red. A good battle settling down. Providence Fee over on the outside draws half a length in front. Back along the inside, Lazy Red with Mighty Murray. Then further back was Bold Alfie, followed by getting back out of its ground then was Red Rallo with Rego Pixie at the rear. 500 metres to go up on that top circle, and the leader is Providence Fee. Driving through the inside, Lazy Red to join it. Mighty Murray out wider. Just in behind them then Bold Alfie as the field bunches at the 400. Then on the outside came Rego Pixie, who's back amongst the tail end as they're about to swing for home. Lazy Red and Mighty Murray. Mighty Murray over on the outside. Ran a little wide there. It's got to the lead. Getting the split is Bold Alfie. Here's a go, and wider out on the track then was Red Rallo. Anybody's race. Down on the inside, Lazy Red's kicking back. Bold Alfie coming at it, and wider out Mighty Murray. A great drive to the line. Bold Alfie. Bold Alfie nearer the inside has beaten Mighty Murray with Red Rallo out wider in a great drive to the line. In behind them was Lazy Red from Rego Pixie and Providence Fee. Right across the track down the straight. Any one of many chances with about 50 metres to go, but near the inside, Bold Alfie's driven through and stand by for the numbers. Program towards the inside, True Image began as well as anything. Cotter's more Machos showing pace shortly after the start. Unfriendly Air just in behind them. The top weight Diomedes is prominent too. In behind them then came Fair Rebel settling down, followed by wide on the track Sandy Stream. Vesper Favour drops out to second last, and Celtisa is last of all. Out of the straight they go, and the top weight Diomedes takes over in front from True Image second. Then a length away Cotter's more the outside. Machos racing wide. Just in behind them then came Fair Rebel, followed by Sandy Stream. On the outside of Unfriendly Air, followed by Vesper Favour, and Celtisa brings up the rear. To the 1,000 metre mark they go, and the top weight Diomedes going along nicely in front. A length and a half clear on Cotter's more second. Then True Image the rails. Machos at one off the fence. In behind them then Sandy Stream improving, followed by Fair Rebel the rails. Then a gap back in the field came Vesper Favour. Further gap back then was Unfriendly Air and Celtisa at the rear. Up the side of the track they go towards about the 600 metre mark now, and the leader Diomedes, it's still about 3 in front. True Image is second the rails, then Cotter's more, followed by Sandy Stream. In behind them then Fair Rebel the rails, then Machos dropping out of it, being passed by Vesper Favour. Long gap back then came Celtisa, and Unfriendly Airs dropped out to last of all. Prior to turning for home, 2:50 to go, and Fair Rebel's come off the rails and gone to the lead from the top weight Diomedes. Out wide of Vesper Favour Favour and True Images wide. Halfway up the straight and Fair Rebels in front. Trying hard, Vesper Favour on the outside from further back. True Image ducking in, but Fair Rebels in front near the line. Vesper Favour is trying hard, but Fair Rebel wins by 3/4 on the line to Vesper Favour. Third in, about 3 lengths away, went to True Image. Then Sandy Stream out wide on the track from Diomedes Machos. In behind them then Celtisa Cottersmore, and last in was Unfriendly Air. Stand by for our numbers on race number 3 on the card. Numbers is Glenn, the inside runner with Vassador. Bit Fractious Flight Master in the stall, settles again, the gates open, off they go. Towards the inside there, Vassador was amongst the best to begin. Bell missed the start very badly, tailed off last of all, settling down. Walker's Glen the inside with Vassador, wider out on the track in the early stages there. Up towards the lead as well was Lorado. Double Sam just in behind them as they swing out of the straight with King's Amnesty Spirit Lee. They're followed by Getting Back out of its ground then as they go out of the straight. There was Midnight Surprise. King Illustrious sits outside, followed by back out of it then was Flight Master with Radiant Ripple and tailed off Bell. Down towards the 1200 metre mark in the cup, and the leader is Walker's Glen by a length and a half over Double Sam second. Vassador the rails, then came Lorado, further back King's Amnesty. Then on the outside there going forward is King Illustrious. Spirit Lee back along the rails. In the centre then was Midnight Surprise, and dropping out to last of all was Flight Master with the exception of Bell tailed off. Down towards about the 800 metre mark in the cup. And the leader is Walker's Glen. Second placing up on the outside, Double Sam. Radiant Ripple whipping around them quickly from Vassador back on the rails. Then in behind them, King's Amnesty, Lorado, followed by Spirit Lee. Then on the outside, improving now came Midnight Surprise. King Illustrious back along the rails. Then came Flight Master, and forget about Bell. A lightning move by Radiant Ripples, taken it to the lead prior to turning for home. King's Amnesty wide is running on, then Walker's Glen the rails. Further back then was Double Sam, but Radiant Ripple straightens up by 3 lengths in front. King's Amnesty is trying hard down the outside, then Spirit Lee running on from behind them. It's Radiant Ripple in front in the cup. King's Amnesty and Spirit Lee down there at the inside. Here's a go. Radiant Ripple hanging on, and Radiant Ripple just hangs on to win the cup. Spirit Lee, I fancy, to just get second in front of King's Amnesty out wider. In behind them then to pull up was Flight Master, Lorado, Walker's Glen. Further back in the field then King Illustrious, Vassador, Double Sam knocked up. Never a chance then to Midnight Surprise, and tailed off all the way was Bell. Stand by for the numbers on the 1988 Sheen Panels Healesville Cup. The judges gone for a photo. Gates crash open and off they go. Ichiku Park missed the start. The top weight Water Ego was one of the best to bounce away with Sugar Drought over on the outside. They're well bunched early with Barnacle up prominent. Just in behind them then was So Super and Ichiku Park last of all. 1,000 to go, and the leader is Water Ego by 2 lengths. In second placing Sugar Drought, the outside there of Barnacle back along the rails. Then a length and a half away was Ichiku Park, and a neck away last of all So Super. Down at the 800 metre mark, and Water Ego, Charlene Nansen making every post a winner. Strides 5 lengths out in front. Barnacle is second on the paint. Then came on the outside was Sugar Drought, followed by Ichiku Park and So Super last of all. 2 about the 450 metre mark, and Water Ego still with a nice break out in front. Barnacle second, followed by Sugar Drought the outside. Then Ichiku Park and So Super, but about to round the home turn. Water Ego, the rider on it says, catch me if you can. Water Ego by 6 lengths on the turn. Barnacle hard ridden out after it. Then came further back was Sugar Drought. Water Ego sticking to the rails, hooking out Barnacle. Water Ego still 3 lengths in front. Barnacle is trying hard. Water Ego kept going though near the line for Charlene Nansen, and a nice ride by Charlene. Water Ego gets there by a length and a half. Barnacle was second. Third in there went to Sugar Drought about 8 lengths away. Then in behind them So Super and Ichiku Park. Stand by for our placings on the Barry Disney Healesville Restricted Ladies Bracelet over 1,200 metres. Number 1, Water Ego, will be the winner. Yep. 1, 2, 3, thank you. Down the page as the heavy. Ready in the last, the field settles. set and off they go in the last. Syurga and also Questland missed the start a little there, and bounding away smartly was Baliarco. Baliarco will lead, settling down from Toko second. Up on the outside, Merrybow. In behind them then was Syurga on the outside, and dropping out to last of all, Questland. Still a fair way to go at about the 2100 metre mark, and the leader is Baliarco by a length and a half. Merrybow will settle in on the rail second, followed by Toko. Then on his outside is Syurga, and last of all is Questland. No change in the order as they go to that top circle on the first occasion, and the leader is Baliarco by a length and a half. Merrybow is second, 3 lengths away third came Syurga. Moving around the outside, Questland goes to fourth, and dropping out to last of all, Toko. Up to the top circle on the first occasion, it's Baliarco in front. Not happy with the slow pace, Merrybow hooks out on his outside. In behind them then came Syurga 3 lengths away. Further 3 then was Questland, and 3 last of all, Toko. Round the turn they swing into the straight the first time, and Baliarco's the leader. Up on the outside, Merrybow is second, a neck away. Then in behind them, Syurga, followed by 4 lengths away then Questland. And last of all is Toko. Don't get too excited yet, punters. They've still got a round to go. And Baliarco leads past the judge by a length and a half. Merrybow second, followed by Syurga on the rails. Then came Toko up on the outside, and last of all is Questland. Out of the straight they swing at the 1000 metre mark now, and Baliarco the leader. On the outside, Merrybow at his girth is second. In behind them then Syurga having the run of the race, followed by Toko, and last of all up along the inside is Questland. Down into the back straight they head on the final occasion. It's Baliarco by half a length on Merrybow on his outside. In behind them, Syurga biding his time, followed by further back then was Questland, and Toko last of all. Well, they start to bunch with 750 metres to go. Baliarco by half a length on Merrybow. In behind them, Syurga, followed by on the outside, Questland improving, and Toko at the rear. Up towards the 500 metre mark, and now the race is on. Merrybow, the rider Peter Devine says go, and away it goes. Merrybow gets 3 on Baliarco second. Around the outside, Syurga running on, followed by Questland, and along last is Toko. 350 metres to go on the turn, and Merrybow, it's out full of running, 3 in front. Syurga is second, followed by Questland under the whip, then Baliarco and Toko at the top of the straight. Merrybow's over 3 lengths in front. Trying hard is Syurga, who switches to the outside now. Merrybow getting a bit tired. Syurga's coming at it. Merrybow and Syurga. Syurga ranges up on the outside, grabs the lead near the line, and Syurga takes out the last by half a length to Merrybow. 5 away third was Questland, followed by Toko, and Baliarco last of all. Stand by for the placings on the Grand Hotel distance handicap over 2,400 metres. Now I know what Mr. Markovic feels like calling those trots races. Stand by for the numbers on the last. Syurga